To quote Elmer Fudd, it's tax season. He didn't say that. Okay. Howdy folks, my name's Hannah, and if you're receiving a tax refund this year, it's usually pretty exciting, but also like a little stressful. Am I supposed to consider this like a bonus, like free money, or should I tuck it away like I never got it? Well, I can't tell you what to do with your tax refund, not to be rude, but we just met, I hardly know you. But I can tell you 5 mistakes to avoid this year when you finally get that crispy, taxi refund. First mistake to avoid, spending the money before you actually get it. Way too many of us do this, often without really realizing it. It's so freaking easy to spend that money 4 times over on 12 different things before we even get the check. Because hey, it's free money. We just lose our minds. Hey y'all, dinner's on me tonight. I'm about to get my tax refund. You know what, kids? Put the PlayStation 5 in the cart. We're about to get our tax refund. Bahamas? See you there. No, I'm not. If you want to do something fun with your tax refund, and you are 1000% more than welcome to, wait until it's physically been deposited into your account. You just never know what could happen between now and then that you might need that tax refund for, and it's never a wise move to rely on receiving money that we haven't actually gotten yet? Yeah. Second mistake to avoid, feeling like you have to do something with it the moment you get it. One of our support members, Matthew, wrote a blog a while back on what to do when you receive a windfall, but it can also be applied to receiving a bonus or a tax refund. In it, he said new money comes with a false sense of urgency. This idea of, I need to do something right now, like renovate the kitchen, invest in the stock market, do something dramatic because we finally have the unexpected means to do something dramatic. We're drawn to the drama. Hi. My name's Hannah. Allow me to take that weight off your shoulders for a second because it's okay to take your time. Speaking of time, the New York Times described this waiting once as letting your money marinate in the decision-free zone. No one's pressuring you. The money will be there tomorrow. Allow time to reveal some of your priorities for you, and it may become more clear what your best move is once that new money rush has faded away a little bit. I sincerely apologize for all the air quotes. I don't know what's into me today. Third mistake to avoid, letting the money sit in your checking account. This might sound totally contradictory to what I literally just said, but there's a difference between letting the money sit in your checking account and letting the money sit in a savings account. The checking account has a debit or credit card attached to it, and therefore I don't need to tell you how much easier that makes it to spend the money. And it doesn't take much, just a little unexpected purchase here, a spontaneous treat yourself day there, and all of a sudden that tax refund is gone. If you're going to let the money sit, put it in a savings account, maybe a high yield savings account, I don't know, where it's less easy to access in a moment of financial spontaneity or, I'll just say it, impulse. Fourth mistake to avoid, expecting your refund to fix your money problems. How many of us have let out a massive sigh of relief when we find out we're getting that tax refund? Thank goodness I can finally get ahead with my money. And it may very well be just the band-aid you need in the moment, but if you're constantly finding yourself having less money than what you need, this is only going to be a temporary solution to a much bigger problem. Pause and ask yourself, what does my money need to do for me right now? What are the expenses that typically get you? Maybe it's time to set more money aside for those expenses now so that you have more of a financial defense between them and yourself, or between them and you. Could the tax refund cover rent for next month so you can relax a little bit and not be scraping the bottom of the barrel on the first of every month? Is it time to start building up a sinking fund for repairs for the rusty Honda Civic, or maybe just start saving for a whole new one? Putting money aside for our future, believe it or not, will actually help us get financially caught up in our present. And finally, the fifth mistake to avoid, expecting the same tax refund next year. Maybe this year, your tax refund came in pretty clutch. Dude, congrats. But next year, your tax refund could look wildly different. Yeah, this year you got $4,000, but next year you're gonna owe $300. So maybe our wisest move this year is to start building our tax refund into our future. One of the easiest ways to do this is with a budget. Designing a plan for our money has this magical ability to show us exactly where we're at and what we're capable of financially. Your budget can tell you if all your money that you have is gonna last you 2 months or 2 weeks. It can help illuminate for us what our financial pitfalls seem to be, because sometimes we genuinely just don't know where all the money's going. Been there, done that. It can show us healthy spending guidelines that give us the confidence to spend our money on what we want, totally guilt-free, because we know we designed the budget for us to be able to do it this way. There are about 1 million more totally life-changing benefits you'll reap when you experience the power of a budget, and if you're ready to get the best grip on your finances you've ever had, head over to youneedabudget.com to sign up for your free 34-day trial. We have the actual most resources to teach you prime budgeting techniques, inspire you, encourage you, and equip you with all the tools you need to absolutely thrive. Money can be weird sometimes, but it doesn't have to be boring. And what's that? Is that a YNAB win I hear? Oh, it is. Kendra Wright says, I live even better on a budget than I did without one, have less stress around money, and get to spend guilt-free on things like coffee and massages. After only a few months on YNAB, I can't imagine managing my money without it. It's transformed the way I spend, slashed my credit card bills, and the best part is, it feels like nothing's changed. I still get to buy the things that are truly important to me. Am I glowing? I feel like I'm glowing. I think it's just because my heart is so warm from that YNAB win. Yeah, that's definitely it. Y'all, thanks for tuning in today. Happy tax season, if that is a thing you can say, and I'll see you in the next video. Wow, you guys have no idea how hot it gets when you film. Whew. Oh, I can see the sweat on my nose. Oh look, I have a paper towel. It's almost like it was prepared for something such as this. One of my eyelashes is like falling out of my body right now. The moment you get it. One of our support members, I don't know, I just put my fingers into my hot chocolate.